Still moving 5 pair to the right. You skip 5 pair, you bowl the 6th pair. All of the pairs are in play. There's no skipping over any pair. 51 and 52 were fixed from yesterday. For those of you that are interested in helping out our sponsors, Jay Jones is here from Coolwick. Jay Hollywood is here to take pictures. And Mike Flanagan is on the live stream, streaming lanes 25 through 28. If you want to watch or you want anybody at home to watch, please tell them to tune in to Inside Bowling on YouTube. Mike does a great job. Please contact Center Control with any lane maintenance issues, and please do not bowl with any pins in the gutter. Thank you all again for coming out. This is a pretty big squad, and hold on. We have a team looking for one bowler, one college or 18 under bowler that wants to bowl up. We have 2 people looking for a bowler. Okay, your lanes will be coming on for 10 minutes of practice.
what you throw there. Oh, the reality check? If you want anything else, man, let me know. It's pretty fun. That game's pretty much covered.
Oh, the little tiny
That
ones,
game's
yeah.
covered.
Yeah, those, yep. Yep. I can already tell you, DJ, just by the way he's standing.
Okay, 19 to 60. Let's hold it up in your practice, please. 19 through 60. Make sure the first name is red all the way across. And make sure you have cycled the machines to first ball.
Well, folks, welcome back to continuing coverage of the 2023 Storm U.S. National Junior Team Challenge. My name is Mike Flanagan from Inside Bowling, and I'm excited to bring you 3 games of triples competition here on squad number 2. We got 4 total squads for you today. We had 1 this morning, and we've got 3 more for you here left throughout today. Remember, we have 9 different divisions here. We've got the U15. We've got the U18, we've got collegiate, and then we've got 3 divisions within each one of those, which makes up 9. We've got the boys, the girls, and the mixed. And I got to tell you, Kyle Wolf right here, and my man Eli Franco here. Kyle is 12, Eli is 11. And I got to tell you, these guys have won me over. They were on the live stream pair yesterday. And they watched it back. Their parents came in. They appreciated the coverage yesterday, and spent some time with them here today. As this pattern is brutally difficult. It is so tough to bowl on this pattern, and the pattern is Masters pattern. It's 39 feet in length. It's a 1.49 to 1 ratio. And 32 milliliters of oil. They're using ice oil for the most part. A little bit of fire, but mostly ice. And really slick laying conditions, and just very flat on these AMF SPL2s here at Bowlerama here in Newcastle, Delaware. So looking forward to bringing you these 3 games here with these players. We will have new groups come through every single game. If you're just joining us for the first time, that's how this works here. This event is put on by Deb and Billy Gasson. They've been doing it for 5 years. It used to be a 1-day event. Now it's 3 days, 5th year. Shout out to our title sponsor, Storm, the Bowlers Company. You can find out more information about Storm Bowling products at stormbowling.com. Also the makers of Roto Grip and 900 Global. If you're looking for a new bowling ball purchase, make sure you consider a Storm product. We've also got a bunch of other sponsors. I'm going to run them down right now, but I will get into them a little bit more later. But this is a PBA Junior affiliated tournament, and they do support this. We want to thank Leo Menendez and his wife Amy and the entire family, the doctors at the Center for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. We got some pro shops involved as well. World-class Pro Shop, DKJ Pro Shop, Bowlers Mart, Double Up Pro Shop as well. Double Up is inside the bowling center here at Bowlerama. Bowlers Supply, a great supplier of bowling materials for all the pro shops up here in the Northeast. Bowlers Supply, check them out. They're a great distributor within our industry. Coolwick is here on site, the official jersey supplier of the U.S. National Junior Team Challenge. Also Turbo 2-in-1. Don't forget they got that Collegiate Expo coming up, and they also support this one. The Coughlin family, Vicky and David, are here working the event and have kicked in some scholarship money as well to support. Of course, we want to thank Recruit Us. Great program, how you can recruit youth bowlers to get into college. And the Danny Wiseman Scholarship Tournament also has donated some funds from theirs events to keep this one running here and provide more scholarship dollars available to these kids. So that is what we have here for you today for these 3 games. Again, my name is Mike Flanagan from Inside Bowling. I'm glad you're with us. We have 4 total squads of triples today. We had one at 9. This one just got started on time, just a little after 11:30. And then 3:30 p.m. and 6 p.m. They will re-oil after this, and we will take a break. We do have a full house of bowlers. It's a 62-lane bowling center, and it looks like we're using lanes 3 through 62. So that's a lot of bowlers here in the center. They do a great job up here of bringing in so many great youth bowlers all throughout the country. Shout out again to the Gassens and the work that they do and their volunteers. So we have 4 teams for you, and I know I highlighted my man Kyle and my man Eli, but let's take a look at some of the other players here. We got Connor Campbell up on 27. I got a chance to watch him bowl a little bit yesterday. They were on a 33 feet in length pattern yesterday, and Connor had this yellow motive tank really working well. Looks like he's throwing it again today. He had one of the best looks we saw coming through. A nice spare shooter as well there. Nice spare conversion there. Over on lanes 25 and 26, I see Gavin Broad over there. Our first look at him here this weekend on our live stream pair. Throws it nice. He's bowling with Angelo Galafaro. I saw him bowl this morning. He was on 23 and 24, so just right next door on 25 and 26. Also Jason Smith, Derek Smith, and Matthew Pomian also on that pair, along with Jaden Lanto, it looks like. So that's who we have on 25 and 6 for you. We got Raymond Lewis, leadoff bowler here, letter D, getting ready to bowl on 28. If you have any questions for me throughout today's broadcast, feel free to drop them in the chat room here on YouTube. And if you would like to see more events like this and also be notified when we drop instructional videos and things like that here on our channel, we are just over 76,000 subscribers, and we've been going about this for about 15 years in all, but on YouTube here, I believe just for the last 7 or 8 years. We were using some other streaming providers, but needless to say, we'd love you to subscribe if you're not already subscribed to our channel here on Inside Bowling, and we also have a store on InsideBowling.com where you pick up some really cool bowling novelty t-shirts, hoodies, and some other accessories, so check out InsideBowling.com. And that coupon code on the bottom left, you can save 15%. With coupon code YouTube, and that's good anytime over at Inside Bowling. So here's Kyle Wolf. He's working on a double. I told him play towards the outside part of the lane, stay out of trouble, and you'll hit the head pin every time, and that's the key. I mean, 160 is going to be a pretty good score for these guys, Eli and Kyle, 11 and 12 years old. We did see some players bowl some games in the 200s earlier today, but those games in the 200s were far and few between, and mostly by 18, 19-year-olds with a lot of rev rate throwing urethane right up the outside of the lane. We just saw Josh cross over. And that ball's going to hook Oh, got a strike out of it. How about that? We'll got to do the Norm Duke. Got to check the slide there. Make sure you slide okay. Said he stuck on that one a little bit. Nice shot over there by Matt. Matthew on lane 25. Nice spare for Josh. We got Carson Henrell here. Little right of target again. The lane conditions today, very, very difficult. High demanding conditions here is what Billy chooses to put out for these youth bowlers. It is all team-related events here this weekend. We started with the doubles yesterday, the triples today, and tomorrow will be the Baker events. Baker team. Nice shot over there on 25 by Angelo. This morning we only had one team per pair. Today we've got 2 teams per pair as we do have a packed house, but the pace of play seems to be going pretty good here, pretty quick. Ray Lewis with a nice strike there. It's clean so far through 4 frames. Tell you what, we're seeing a lot of strikes here, actually. A lot of shots in the pocket. It's a good sign. Connor Campbell last time missed a little bit right. Missed right again. Fortunate not to leave the 10 with it. No sort of washout. Nice shot there by Josh. You have to be so perfect with it. Again, earlier we saw a lot of success towards the outside part of the lane, like that shot right there. Kyle might cross over on this one too. Easy spare. Almost got a strike out of it.
Get there. All right, spare it up.
Connor experiencing a little bit of carry down maybe on that shot. Angelo, that was a very, very close shot and pays the maximum penalty with the big 4. That did not look that bad off his hand. Coming off a double there. Nice shot there from Eli. Looked like he balled down, went to ball, didn't hook as much, and moved right. And if this is your first time watching here this weekend, welcome. I do just want to reiterate that these events that are like this, that are on such tough conditions for these kids, and these kids, they travel every weekend. They go and bowl all over the United States. And they are the future of our sport. And I know it sounds cliche, but they really are. And they are the ones, there are future PBA and PWBA champions in this bowling center right now. There's no doubt in my mind. This is an elite event that draws some of the very best young talent in the country. And it's also a college recruiting weekend with Recruit Us. They had an event last night where several colleges are here watching the players compete. That's where you see some of the players have numbers on their backs. And those numbers, they can look them up in the system and see who they are, where they're from, learn a little bit more about them, and get their contact information to contact them about college scholarships available. A lot of college scholarships available in bowling. That was a little too close, Kyle. That was too close. Okay, not acceptable.
He likes the dramatic.
Yeah, I can tell. He's having a great game, though, right now, 91 in the fifth. I told these young guys, like I said on the open, that 160, if they can get to 160, that'd probably be a pretty good score for them. A little Dutch action going on over on 25 for Gavin. He has struck every time on the left lane. Looks really good out there just because not being able to figure out the right lane. And Angelo, his last shot on 26, I thought was really good. But he left a big four. Man, and that was so close there, that 2-pin. Jason Smith just playing up the middle of the lane. Looks like we're going to have a 2-pin respot on 25.
Julian must not have bowled well because his dad's got him down there.
Wow. What a ball change there. What a ball change. He was in urethane. Let's take a look at Connor Campbell's last shot again. Watch the pin action here. Switches to reactive, and it does the trick. I'd love to see a way for Kyle here to get another double in this game. See if he can finish out with a 200 game and start things off. That'd be a big boost of confidence for him. He's not giving away the pocket, and that's what I like about his approach here. He's standing over to the right, trying to make sure he doesn't send it out to the right. Trying to throw it right up the lane. That's got a hook. That one's got a hook. Just a little right of target. It's the first time he's missed a head pin this game, and it's easy to do. It's easy to do. He's disappointed. Now on this one here, he should. I'll give him a pretty high percentage chance of making this here. You want to hit the left side of the head pin. The ball should take out all the pins. And that's textbook. That's exactly how you do it, Kyle. He should like start like an online master class on how to pick up the 1, 2, 4. I think that's in the cards for him. All right, Connor with that big ball change last time. Let's see how it works on the right lane. Oh, that's going to be good. Nope. Read a little early. Read a little early. Might have been a little slow with it. But he's got ball reaction now. He's got down lane ball reaction, which is a good thing. Eli going with the shot put there. Shot put specialist. This guy's got all the tricks. And that's just, Connor, you can't do that. If you watch this back, Connor, you're going to have to develop a hardened straight, a straight plastic ball spare game. That was just not the way you go about doing that on a tough pattern like this. And I almost said hardened straight, and I didn't mean to say that. Hardened straight is like a thing of the past. You want to go to a ball that doesn't hook as much and just throw it straight. Same tempo, same speed of what you've been using. There's no reason to throw the ball any harder. It can just create bad tendencies in your game. The only time you may want to throw it harder is if you absolutely have to pick a split to advance in an event. Then, if you've got it in your repertoire to be able to still be balanced and still hit your target and increase your speed, then go for it if you need to try to bounce a pin out. But other than that, I wouldn't worry about it. Matthew here. And that ball just wiggled down lane after a triple. But fortunate to get the 10 out of there, and he's happy about that. Leaves the 2-8. Here's Carson now, attempting his spare. Might get over there. Nope. Ball's got a lot of surface. I think that's a Storm Nova. All right. Here's Kyle. He's got the one open frame. Oh, that's pretty good, isn't it? Yes, it is. Kyle's flushing the 1-3. Call a plumber because Kyle's flushing. Right now he is, at least for one shot. Crushing it. All right, Ray. Nice shot out there, Ray. I'm sitting right behind 27 and 28 watching these guys bowl. They're looking good here. I'm entertained. I hope you're entertained at home as well. Oh, that's left a target. He did not get that one quite as far out. Yeah, we got a problem on 26 right now. There's a lot of oil down lane. Gavin's shot there looked like it should have hooked, and it didn't. That's another opportunity there for Connor if he had a hard and straight or just a straight, hard and straight for splits, but just a straight spare game with his polyester ball. He flagged a 3-pin, and there was another 3-pin combo. If he could master that, I think it would improve his game quite a bit. All right, Angelo, that ball sat there nicely. We used to say strikes for show, spares for dough. That's still a good saying. But Tim Mack told me a new one at Junior Gold this year that I've been passing around the bowling world, trying to get it trending on Twitter or Threads or whatever we have these days. Let's go with what Tim said, which is spares pay the rent, strikes build the house. You got to pay the rent before you can build the house. I like that. I like that one a lot. All right, we are cruising along here. 27, 28, much faster pace than 25 and 6, but here is Jaden Kanto here. Smooth lefty. He's got a nice setup. Kyle can still bowl 218. I'd love to see a strike here out of Kyle. Push. All right, 3-9. Got the sleeper back there. That was a pretty good shot right on line. This is going to be a difficult spare, though, because there's so much oil towards the outside part of the lane that this ball just will not want to hook into it. So this is going to be interesting. That's not going to hook. All right, if Connor can get this one a little bit further to the right, he'll be in better shape here. Almost. 4-pin. Eli still having some problems with his slide there. He has a lot in common with Norm Duke. Anytime there's a shot that didn't quite go in the place he wanted it to, it's related to the slide foot. Looking around at some other scores here. Tyler Michael, I believe is his name over here. He's got a triple over on 29 and 30. He's got a triple in the triples. Well, now he's got a 4-bagger. And he's got them kind of figured out. I'll tell you what, I think the pattern is starting to break down a little bit at least. They're not easy by any means, but and then it looks like we've got a 4-bagger over there as well on 29 and 30 for Hunter Hawley, I believe is his name. He just 1-2-4-7'd over on 30. See if I see any other decent scores around here. Of course, we've got 62 lanes here in the center. We're using lanes. Looks like right now, actually, we're using lanes 21 to 60. 21 to 60. This squad. Wow, nice cover there. That is not normal. That is not something you see every day that needs to be covered. Nice spare conversion. Take a look at this spare conversion one more time, just because you don't see it every day. I mean, this is about as perfect as it can be. Look at this. Boom. Beautiful. Ray staring at the 1-2-7-8-10. Oh, wow. Oh, jeez. That was a great attempt. All right, Kyle can still bowl 184. Oh, crossover. Connor keeps moving left with his feet. Eventually he's going to get way too steep. And that's what happened there. Oh, but he strikes. Wow. That's just too deep. He needs to stay further to the right and be right on top of it. He had the right idea. He got lined up, but I don't think you can be that far left. Let's go ahead and take a look at his last shot. Watch this pin carry. When you're going that far left to right, if you miss a little right, it's never going to hook. But watch this, and boom, there it is. All right, Kyle finishes with 174. 2 missed makeables. He would have been in the 190s there. Eli's going to the shot put. Eli just switched to two-handed. He was a one-handed bowler. He switched to two-handed, so he's still trying to figure things out a little bit. It's going to take him a little while to get used to controlling that. Good try on the spare there for Matt. Oh, Josh misses the 2-pin. Keeps him away from 200. 199. All right.
39 and 40.
We're going to have some folks moving around now. We say goodbye to 27 and 28 bowlers, and we'll have the rest of them here. We're going to have a new set of bowlers coming in. They do move 5 pairs. But 25 and 6 still has quite a bit of play left here, as they are just now in the 8th frame. Angelo, he deserves a crossover there. He's made some really good shots. Deserves a break.
Hey, Eli, did you want to put your TV4 away? There's a TV4 right
And Carson can finish with 161. And that was just missed right. 151, the final. All right, Gavin Broad. Here we go. Setting it up here for the 10th frame, 9th frame. Pin touched the 5 pin. I'll go over the coverage schedule again because I know I can't talk about that enough. We are in the triples format, trios, whatever you want to call it. They call it triples here. This is the second squad. We got 3 games for you. And it's beat the board all day long across 9 divisions. U15, U18, and then collegiate, which is 19 and over. And there's 3 divisions within each one of those, which is the all-female, all-male, and then the mixed, of course. So a lot of different divisions, a lot of scholarship money available. Entry fee was $65 a bowler. And I'll be back with triples squad 3 on the fresh coming up today at 3:30 p.m. and then a burn squad at 6 o'clock. No, Matthews bowled pretty good this game. He got off to a really good start, but squirrely ball reaction, especially on lane 26. Middle of the game seemed like they got a little bit tighter down lane. He's made some adjustments. Now he's up to 3-6-10. He can still bowl 197. It's a good spare shooter. Solid game here from Gavin. 174 if he fills it up. 170 even. Folks, I'm going to take a trip down to the tournament office for a second. I'm going to ask him a couple of questions, and then I'll be right back with game number 2 for you. Hopefully you're enjoying today's coverage of the 2023 Storm U.S. National Junior Team Challenge Triples event. We're in squad 2 of 4 today. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back right here on Inside Bowling.
It's gonna be loud though.
All right, I'm back. I tried to go down there, but there's just too many people. I can't get there. Nice shot. Got lined up. Looking good. Jaden Conto. Got a few familiar faces coming through here for game 2. Ball almost finished.
It's the scores from this morning.
Okay.
That group you shot that shot 628, they shot 1730 something. They actually bowled really well.
Nice. All right, so I've got some scores here. 15 and under, all female. We had one team enter so far, it looks like. So they are leading, and that is Savannah, Annabelle, and Ashton, who we saw come through here. 15 and under male, looks like we had 525 from Stephen Byers. Sean Jenkins had 530. 504 for Clayton Washington. They're at 1559. They're leading the triples currently in the 15 and under all male. 15 and under mixed. We had one entry. Looks like Carly Wireman, Malia Briggs, and Chase Glazier. 1389. All female. We've got a few teams that have got into that right now. Our leaders are Juliana Carrington, who bowled 533. Malia Miscavige bowled a nice 599. And Sierra Archangel bowled 1585. Our bowled 453 for 1585 for that group. We are officially out of game number 1 and headed into game number 2 now. I'll swap that out. Continue going through the standings here. We've got the 18 and under all male. We had Tyler Bennett bowl 509, Jonathan Bernotis bowl 378, and Lexington Tanaka had 636. They lead at 1523 on 18 and under on the boys' side. 18 and under mixed. AJ Hickok had 588, Amber Benson 567, and Jordan Moore 583 for 1738. That was the high earlier today, 1738 for trios. In the collegiate division, all female, Savannah Razor 525, Aaliyah Align 550, and Jordan Ship 515 for 1590. Those are your leaders there. Collegiate division all male. Had Asante Barquette Jr. 192, 162, 235 for 589. Nate Trenchier had 531, and David Gilliam had 513 for 1633 to lead that one. And then in the collegiate division mixed, we had Nyla Wilson with 505, Logan Brown at 533, and Corey Carroll Tanner 409 for 1447. So those are our leaders after squad 1 this morning as we get ready to go into game 2. Game 2 underway on the right-hand side of your screen. We've got Anthony Daniels, Asante Barquette Jr. Some of these names I've already mentioned here today. Chance McLean. And, of course, you can re-enter into this event.
All right, come
And again, in my opinion, it's straighter angles are a little bit better, opening up the lane. You can open it up a little bit, but you certainly don't want to be hooking the whole lane, that's for sure. Coming in here, we got Dylan Roberts getting ready to bowl on 26. Wrapped it right around. AJ with the spare. Sante couldn't get that ball to hook back into the 3-pin. Lucas fouled. So we got all kinds of stuff going on here. Anthony Daniels is way left. Rolls the 2. John Banfield, the 2-hander, lefty. He reminds me of Danny Wiseman with that jersey. Danny always had the flames going on. Also a sponsor of this event, Danny Wiseman Scholarship event. I don't know if these guys on 25 and 26 had something different on their previous pair, but they look like this pair is really confusing them. It was a nice shot there, though, by Jonathan. Aiden was bowling really well earlier today when he came through here. Using his purple hammer out towards the right side of the lane. Was able to string some strikes. Nice shot by
this
AJ.
morning's round are now posted on the wall behind lanes 37 and 38. Please be careful going over there. There's a lot of bowling balls up against the wall.
Whoa, Lucas with a bad messenger. Check out this messenger from Lucas. Watch this in slow-mo. This thing just comes flying across. It's the head pin. Look at how much action he creates, how much wrist action, and just sends this messenger flying across.
What you made?
Aiden Davis has got a great game.
How much?
I'm really even equally as impressed by his spare game. Tell you what, these guys play in the middle part of the lane. I'm kind of shocked they're able to hit the pocket somewhat consistently. Pin carry is going to be an issue, but it really doesn't look too bad once you get deep enough.
Did he do his math correctly? Are we sure? We did send Jordan out.
I'd be interested to watch these kids bowl on a house shot after this. See how many 300s we would have. Even a 5-to-1 ratio at this point would seem like a house shot to these guys. And girls. Wow. That was impressive. What's John gonna do here? Beautiful shot by John that time. He's got a nice, smooth game. Chance with a strike. AJ's been flirting with the gutter here. Let's see what happens.
Come on, show me a shot.
Ooh, what a great messenger there. He'll take it. Join. Whoop. Joined again by Mr. Gasson. Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good.
I don't know if this is the second game or third game. I lost track.
Second game.
Second game, okay.
Might want to move that mic a little bit. It's just
This way?
yeah. There you go.
All right. Got a bunch of my bowlers bowling here.
Yep.
On the right, Asante Barquette bowls for Youngstown State. AJ, I think, is a junior in high school. On the right, Anthony Daniels bowls at Indiana Tech. On the left, getting up, Amber Benson, we've mentioned before. Going to be a real big high school prospect. We mentioned earlier today that we saw a game where Amber and Jordan Moore and AJ shot 628, and they ended up shooting
38, I think.
38, which by far and away has been the high set of the day. So scores are up. There's some teams did well. I think scores are up a little. I look around. I don't know, though. I heard a bunch of kids talking about, oh, it's going to be easier on the burn, but not so sure. John Banfield was one of my original, up here on the right, one of my original bowlers. He was down at SCAD. And had John since he was about 10 or 11 years old.
Very smooth, two-handed lefty.
So I once posted a thing to him, and I said, about 3 years ago, and I said, take a look at this kid. I said, this is Anthony Pepe all over again. Oh, he went to two hands. I didn't even know he went to two hands.
Yeah.
Oh, that's new to me. I hadn't seen him bowl in so long. Chance McLean on the left is one of our top younger bowlers in the Mid-Atlantic Tour. Chance is, I think, 14. Throws it really well, always has. His father, Tommy, is big bowler in the Maryland area.
Aiden couldn't get that one to go. He threw a pretty sick messenger over at the 10 on his last shot in the left lane. I was just talking about it. I feel like this pair, 25 and 26, so that wherever they came from, they thought they had a little different look over on this pair. I think this pair's confused them a little bit compared to what they were bowling on the other end.
Well, that's not a bad thing. I always say if you miss single pins, it doesn't matter.
That's true.
It happened in one of my tournaments in Florida. Really, really good young lefty named Bruno Brandau. And I always tease him. And I had put out a pretty challenging pattern. And he was laughing. He says, why? He says, why do you put these hard things out? And I said, because it's going to make you better. And he gets up, throws a shot, comes a little high, leaves a 4-pin. I come back, I'm standing next to his father, and he misses it. And I said, if you do that, it doesn't matter what's on the lanes. And the father started to laugh. He says, I'm glad you told him that. Over here on 28, I know people can't see. Miles Peck with a great shot, just left the 710. He has been one of my bowlers from Virginia as well. He comes from the same house that Anthony Daniels bowling in front of us came from. Miles bowls at Midland University.
A lot of 5-pin combinations, or just 5 pins in general. On Brooklyn strikes, or Brooklyn hits, I should say, because they're not strikes. Last time on this lane, John aced it. That time, just a little bit left.
Well, as you walk through the house, I think you see some people have started to drift towards the middle. Some people are still out on the gutter with surface. And that's what happens with this pattern.
Wow. He was robbed of that spare. Yeah, I will say that I still think the outside part of the lane's the play, just to not give away the headpin. You start going left to right and you miss a little bit to the right, you're going to miss the headpin.
I don't know. Maybe I should get up and leave. Ever since I sat down, everybody's missing.
Aiden's a pretty good bowler, and he missed right on his first shot, left a washout, spared it. Left a 10-pin with a messenger, spared it. Then he struck with a messenger taking out the 10-pin. And he left a 10-pin and missed it, and then just threw it in the gutter. And he's got one of the best looks in the building, in my opinion.
That one almost went in too. Kieran Knox over on lane that just threw that shot on 25. He's also from, I think he also came up through that Linden Lanes program in New Jersey with the Village. I believe that he's at SCAD, but he's not at the main campus. I think the main campus is in Augusta, but I think they have another team that's I forgot where the other campus is. So I think he's at the other campus. I don't know how I remember where all these kids.
Yeah, I don't either. Anthony here, I've said since the get-go here, I thought he's been way too far left. He did leave a 4-pin, and he also did get a strike where he tripped the 2-pin forward. But I just feel like his angles are way too steep right now. We've seen him miss the head pin a couple times now. And that's what can happen playing in, going left or right. He just misses the head pin completely where you thought that ball was going to hook. Here's Aiden playing, off to the right. It's really good.
That's a good shot by John.
Scoring pace pretty similar to years past.
Yeah. Typically not a lot of pluses. Every once in a while you'll get somebody will shoot a high 6, a low 7 if they really get matched up and locked in and the pairs work. This is actually the first year that because normally I did 3 squads with no re-oil. So I had 3 squads of singles, 3 squads of double, no re-oil. The only re-oil I did was between qualifying and match play for the teams. But this year I added a squad so there would be 4 during the day, and then decided to re-oil in between them. We had a lot of walk-ins to this squad. So we'll see what happens this afternoon.
I would assume you're going to have a pretty good turnout this afternoon as well. And then maybe 6 o'clock might be a little bit lighter.
Yeah, right now 6 o'clock is very light. Like, really light.
Like 8 or 10 teams light?
I don't know if I have that many right now.
Okay. You'll get to probably, 10, 12?
I would hope so. I'd hope so. Kids would still want. People may feel, okay, it's been enough. We want to go out to dinner, got a good night's sleep because we got to be in the center early for the team event. Because that's the one everybody focuses on, a lot of people pull their team together to go out to dinner.
I got to say, the lanes have ran well, and pair to pair, I mean, they look very consistent.
The lane guy does a great job here.
He really does.
He does a great job here. So I don't really even worry about the patterns. They've offered to put them out, have some people come and bowl on them, or just to test them out. And I've trusted the guy for 3 years now, so I think it's worked out. And it's nice in a house this size in particular to have a really good lane guy.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Oh, 4-9 trips out late.
Oh, they picked up on that pair.
Yep.
Looks like a double open 4-bagger over there. 124.
Single pin miss again is the open. All right, Anthony moved way right. I like this way better. He should hit the head pin here. He's gone to his urethane ball. Is that going to hook? I think that's the right play for Anthony. He just needs to slow up a little bit or get his feet even a little bit further to the right.
I think playing that angle with the urethane, like you see with Aiden, the higher rev players, the two-handed and higher rev players have a better chance of getting it back from there.
Yep. Lucas here looking for 3 in a row. You ever had anybody bowl 300 in one of your events?
No.
No.
You mean
300s?
ever?
Yeah.
One person.
In the 5 years of this event.
Oh, in this event? No.
Yeah.
The first year we had a Baker Team 300, but the first year I ran it on a house shot in order to in order to draw kids in and not frustrate them and start to build that, oh, I like that environment kind of thing. So first year I ran it on a house shot. Actually, the place that I ran it didn't have a great oil machine anyway. So I would have been limited in what I could have put out anyway. But I just kept it on the house shot. Oh, there's a 3-bagger.
What's going on, Donnie Acklin? Nice to see you in the chat. Hope you're doing well. I'm here with Billy Gasson, tournament director extraordinaire. If you are just joining, they're bowling on a Masters pattern. It is 39 feet in length. It's a 1.49 to 1 ratio, 1.6 to 1 ratio on the right. It's an asymmetric pattern, 32 milliliters of oil using fire and ice oil. Very flat, very hard. And they're bowling on the burn right now. That's left over from this morning's 3 games, which are archived on Inside Bowling's YouTube channel. If you'd like to go back and rewatch that, you can. All right, Anthony is now like in the middle of the lane, and he's got reactive in his hand. There you go.
Yeah, he throws it really well.
Yeah,
Lucas.
he does.
He almost, you see his hand starting under the ball. He's got his hand really crooked under the ball, almost like Jacob Butterworth.
A little bit, yeah.
Wow. It's a bad break.
Aiden getting it done.
Oh, messenger.
How about that?
Well, we saw him bowl this morning too. Remember, I think or yesterday.
Yesterday.
When he saw him strike out in the 10th frame, I think.
Yep. Take a look at it again. Comes in, and boom. There we go.
He's got that little shuffle step.
Yep.
We got a couple of strings over on 25 and 26.
Yep. Anchor bowlers.
Over on 29, Taylor Davis was another of our bowlers. Her family just moved back to Texas. Her father was in the military. She was one of the first. She was the first signee, female signee at Milligan University 2 years ago. Hi. Yeah. Sorry about that. My wife just poking me in the back.
Oh, man. He almost 2-4-8-10 and then almost struck. Let's see if Anthony can double up here after that ball change. He does drift a little bit to the right.
Yeah.
That one was in.
Yep.
Oh, you can't miss that 10 pin. Yikes. 204.
Nice shot, Amber.
Must be time to move lanes.
You know, we were joking. We watched Aiden and Lucas and Kai bowl this morning, and they came over and turned in their score sheet. And I said, "How'd you guys finish?" And they said, "Well, we did pretty well." And he said, "No matter what Kai tried to do, he just couldn't get the ball to the pocket." And I said, "Well, he needs Lucas's rev rate."
Right. Yeah. Got some pretty good bowlers out here bowling 120. I think John's really solid.
So he anchored the team a few years ago. He anchored the 15 and under team from the Mid-Atlantic that won the USA Bowling National Championship. He was anchoring the team when they bowled the Baker 300 in the semi and match play, and threw the 3 and a 10th. I haven't seen him since he went away to school. It looks like he switched to 2 hands.
Still really smooth with 2 hands if he hasn't been doing it very long.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's matched up pretty good with that ball.
Yeah, he's very similar reaction he had yesterday, too. There's just something about flat, hard patterns and urethane bowling balls, especially the Purple Hammer. Where
But we're
controls
watching
the whole
other
lane.
kids throwing, and they're not striking like he is.
True. But I think the best looks have been with that ball, the ones that have rev rate, guys that have been using that. Even yesterday when we saw Miscavige come through with the lower rev rate, she was using the Purple Hammer out, and I think she bowled 590 or something.
Oh, she bowled really good again this morning.
Yeah,
They're in first place again.
599.
Yeah. She's very solid.
Yeah. Yep, 557. Pretty good score up there. Game 3 coming up here for you, everybody. Mike and Billy here with you. And then we'll have a little bit of a break. We'll be back at 3:30. What do you think, about an hour and 45-minute break?
Yeah. They got to oil the lanes. I need to not bang my head against the wall. You know, it's funny. People, I wish, you know, basically it's my wife and I and Vicky who do this. And if anybody ever understood how much work goes into something like this, and it's all in my head, my wife yells at me all the time. You know, she wants to help me, and it's just hard, you know, like you envision something and you know how you want something to be. It's almost like if I said to you, let me help you with the
live
putting
stream,
this
yeah.
live stream thing together, right? You have your way of doing it, and you're comfortable with it, and you want it, and it has to be, some things have to be done a certain way, some things you want done a certain way, right? And when it comes to this, you know, it's through years of doing stuff, right? I want to make sure the kids' lanes assignment, I don't want them I don't want a long line where they're checking in and I'm handing out everybody's lanes as they walk in. The kids that prepaid, I know who they are. We should be able to have the lane assignments done. Just little things like that I think make a difference if you put the time in. Have the score sheets already filled out. You know, there's just a lot of things that you can do when you're running tournaments to bring value and make it easier for your customers who are the people bowling. And I did that enough as a bowler, and also traveling with Matt around the country and seeing how people did things, both whether it was, you know, youth tours or college or PBA or, you know, whoever it was.
Looks like we might have had an injury.
Better go check it out.
Okay. All right, game number 3 underway. Gabriel Mooney here up on lane 27, getting things started, along with Brianna Mester. Leanna Lucci's getting things started on 26. Bradley Gammon covers the spare. Got Riley Nahe here as well. Jeremy Leventhal. Every game, we get 12 new bowlers. You just go to YouTube and type in Inside Bowling. Inside Bowling? Yeah, it's all there. Yep. Thank you. Well, 5 out of 6 marks here on lanes 27 and 28. It's a good start. If they can keep up that pace, they're going to have really nice scores over there. Got a chance for the same over here on 25 and 6. Donnie asking why some are wearing numbers and some are not. We've got a group here called Recruit Us, which is one of the sponsors of the event. They can register ahead of time and they can get a number. And then all the colleges that are here watching the kids bowl can look up the number and go into the system and see some more information about each player. So that's why some are wearing numbers, those that are being recruited for college. It's a little scary, that 5-pin there. Skinny jeans, as they say. Or as one Rob Stone says in the bowling world. That's the right idea there by Brianna, but that 7-pin, that's slid over a little bit. This can be even more difficult of a spare to convert.
Okay.
Everything okay?
Yeah, that was our first casualty. She hit her ankle real bad.
Okay.
So, couldn't tell what happened. I thought maybe she fell or whatever. And actually, Sarah's mom was a nurse, so luckily she came over and kind of helped her get set to the chair and get some ice on it. Don't really know the kids in front of us. Know them a little bit. Number of kids from New Jersey in front of us, 25 and 26. And kids from New Jersey and Pennsylvania and Philly area close by. You know, that's the other good thing about this location is it's so, you know, it's real easy. Again, the Maryland line is about 10 miles from here. We're in Delaware. New Jersey's across the bridge. New York isn't that far. And the Philly line is probably 15 minutes from here. So great central location to have a big event.
Yeah, everything's looking and running good here. I'm very pleased with everything I see going on here, from you guys running the event to the center here does a great job, to our live stream, internet connection, flat screen monitors come through clear to the viewers at home, and you got a lot of great talent in here, so it's the total package here.
Thank you. You know, as they say, build it and they will come, right?
Yeah.
And been able to do that and just hopefully be able to keep it going. As I tell the parents every year on Sunday, no matter how much money I have to give away, and no matter what I do, it really doesn't matter if they don't come support the event. At the end of the day, it's about the bowlers coming.
All right, that's his cue to go to the counter. This ought to be good. Let's see if I can get the scoop on this. I'm right by the counter, so I can kind of see what's going on. I think it's just about oiling. I'm scheduled for the rest of the day. Nothing too crazy. Again, if you have just started joining us here, welcome to the 2023 Storm U.S. National Junior Team Challenge. 8 total streams for you here this weekend. We had 2 yesterday, which was the doubles and the Baker doubles. They had 4 squads yesterday. We streamed the last 2. This morning we had the triples squad 1, which is 3 games across 9 divisions. U15 boys, girls, and mixed. Same with the U18 and same with the collegiate. So that's 9 total divisions. And it's beat the board. They move 5 pairs after every game. And we are in game 3 of 3, as you can see on your screen. And I will be back with triple squad 3 coming up at 3:30 p.m. and then at 6 o'clock tonight, the final triples squad. And tomorrow I'll be back at 9 a.m. for the Baker team qualifying and then the Baker finals, which you're definitely going to want to catch tomorrow afternoon around 1:30, I believe it is what time we'll get started with that. It's all on our Inside Bowling YouTube channel. All of the streams are scheduled and upcoming. You'll see the thumbnails for each, so make sure you check that out. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and like this video. We certainly would appreciate that. And if you would like to hit the notification bell, it'll tell you every time we go live with a video, and you can check that out on your YouTube app. So we love being on YouTube. We love it here. And we've been here for quite a while, 76,000 subscribers. We also put out a lot of instructional content, free instructional videos with Coach Mike Jasnow and Coach Mike Shady, and the past Coach Brian O'Keefe and Shannon O'Keefe as well. Make sure you check those out. They are free to watch. Some videos have as many as over 1 million views already. And we're just trying to spread the great word of bowling and help people bowl better and showcase events throughout the country the best that we can. And this one here is definitely one of them that we're very excited to be a part. Started 5 years ago. This is the fifth edition of the U.S. National Junior Team Challenge, ran by Billy Gasson and his wife Deb, and the rest of the crew, all the volunteers that help out as well. So this is our first time coming here, and hopefully we get to come back. I want to thank Storm Bowling Products for allowing us to be here and also sponsoring the event up here in Delaware, or over here in Delaware, depending on what part of the country you live in or how you look at Delaware. We are in a suburb here. We are at Newcastle, Delaware. Bowlerama is the name of the bowling center. Great facility, 62 lanes. General Manager Jeff Benson and his crew do a great job, and we appreciate them hosting this event. Bowling center is closed to the public during this event, so it is completely rented out for this one. Lane pattern, 39 feet in length. Flat. It's a Masters pattern from the past. Very hard. Under a 2-to-1 ratio. If you have any questions for me in the chat, feel free to tune into there and type in any of your questions, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. .160 is about an average score on this. You can get to 160, that's kind of a par score. Anybody that bowls 200, that's an outstanding score. Just to give you some perspective on what it looks like. Right now, I do see front 5 over on lanes 31 and 32, but just left a 5-pin, Brooklyn. Does look like the burn squad has allowed for the lanes to open up a little bit more than, say, on the fresh. Scores are a little bit higher here this afternoon, which means those of you that may be watching online that were considering not bowling at 6 o'clock today, you might want to. Solid 8-pin over there on 29. That was pretty nasty by Bobby, who we saw bowl yesterday. Bobby Havler. Nice shot there. 25. This kid here, he's cleaned through 5 frames. A couple of strikes up on the board. That's how you go about it there. Catch a double here or there. Next thing you know, you're into 2 teens, 2 20s if you catch a triple. Get over there. Beautiful textbook cover of the 1, 2, 4, 10. Got about a half a game left here. We'll be back just a little over 2 hours from now. Oh, there we go on 25. Now we got a double up on the board. For this young man, he throws it really nice. Picking his spares, looking good out there. You know, we talk about all the different styles of bowling, and this just proves that you don't have to have a ton of power to knock them all down. Watch this shot here. Boom. Perfect.
Robin, can you come to the counter, please? Robin, can you come to the counter?
There's another situation where I just feel like the speed there is what caused for the missing of the spare. You don't need to throw it that hard. I saw the backswing get up a little bit higher, trying to throw it hard at the 10 pin. How about a double here? Let's get in the pocket. Let's get in the pocket. Oh. Almost. Nice shot on 25. I do want to highlight this double in this line. Here, take a look at this. This was just a beautifully executed double. Perfect shot. That shot by Angelio Lugano. Lubrano is the correct enunciation. Couple frames to go here, everybody. And we'll be halfway home through the event, as we have 2 more streams today for you and 2 tomorrow. Triple Squad 3 today at 3:30, and then at 6 o'clock, Triple Squad 4. Then tomorrow we'll see you for the Baker team event. That'll cap off our Sunday. Oh, that's got a hook. That was fast. That was hard. Right. Just not a good shot after pure on the last 2. My man Kyle bowled 560, who we started out with here today. 12-year-old Kyle bowled 560 today. That's really good. My man Eli came over, let me know he bowled 170 the last game. Again, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors as well. It starts with Storm, title sponsor of this event. If you're looking for a new bowling ball, make sure you consider a Storm bowling ball. Go over to stormbowling.com. Also, the makers of RotoGrip and 900 Global. Thank you, Storm, for sponsoring this event. We'd like to also thank PBA Junior. This is an affiliate tournament. They also help sponsor this event. Also want to thank Leo Menendez and Amy Zimmerman for their contributions. They own the Center for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. That's the official name of the sponsor, but it's those two that make it possible. We also want to thank the World Class Pro Shop, DKJ Pro Shop, Bowlers Mart, and the Double Up Pro Shop, which is located inside of this facility here, Bowlerama. Bowlers Supply, great distributor here in the Northeast. Coolwick, the official jersey supplier of the U.S. National Junior Team Challenge. Turbo, sponsors of the Collegiate Expo, will be coming up here before you know it. Turbo Collegiate Expo. And then the Coughlin Family, Vicky and David, both here helping run the event. Recruit Us, also a sponsor in the Danny Wiseman Scholarship Tournament. Those are your sponsors here. Also, one last time here, I'd also like to give a shout out to our general manager, Jeff Benson, and his entire staff. Don't forget their youth program sends 1 out of 6 to junior gold, or at least did this year. Thanks to the hard work of that entire group, the coaches, and as well as Stacy and Robin for all the work that they do. If you're ever in the area, check out Bowlerama. They've got 62 lanes here. They got a great restaurant and bar. They got a kids zone for birthday parties. It's just a great facility, so make sure you check it out. Coming down to the 10th frame here on both pairs. We'll be going into the 10th frame. Looks like we've got a 198 max score as the high score over on lanes 25 and 26. And it looks like we got 209 left as a possible max score over here on lanes 27 and 8. We'll see if anybody can get to that magical 200 number. I do see a 210 and a 227, a couple pairs off to the right that were bowled on this set. I also see a 215 over on lanes 21 and 22. But here we go, finishing it out. We'll be halfway through the triples today. I'm going to go grab some lunch, come back fresh, ready to bring you guys another 6 games today. 3 at 3:30, 3 at 6 o'clock. And we're really looking forward to it, seeing some of the best youth bowlers in the world come out here and take the lanes on one of the most challenging lane patterns in the world. Different strokes for different folks, but this is a true test for these young bowlers, and that's what Billy's intention is here, is to have a team event, doubles, triples, and Baker team, to where you can come out here, you can shoe up, you can bowl with your friends and be challenged at the highest level, right in the middle of competition here in the summer. Junior gold is very difficult. This is very difficult. And that's what the kids play on these days. Nice shot. Still get to 209 here. Angelia can bowl 209. And that's with a single pin miss in the middle of the game and a 3 spare. Imagine if she'd have made a better shot in the 8th. She might have a 5-bagger right now. That's okay. Let's finish it out. Oh, 1, 2, 4, 8. Yeah, 1, 2, 4, 8. 195. Still a good score. She can cover this. Got an interesting delivery here on 29, by the way. Left-handed backup ball. Jeremy can bowl 202 here. With the double in the 10. Pretty good shot. That could have gone. Again, folks, that's going to do it for the coverage of this squad. I want to thank you all for watching continuing coverage of the 2023 Storm U.S. National Junior Team Challenge. My name is Mike Flanagan. I'd like to thank Billy Gasson for his time that he spent in the booth, as he knows all the players much better than I do. And I appreciate him inviting me to come be part of this event here this year. I hope you enjoyed watching some of the best youth bowlers in the world participate and come through here. 36 of them for you. We'll have another 36 of them for you coming up at 3:30 and then again at 6 p.m. tonight. Don't forget, I keep mentioning the times so you know. Tomorrow we'll have the Baker team competition for you. Ian Powers is going to take care of things for us here. He can finish out with 154. Very low scoring again. Very demanding, difficult lane conditions. I did just have 224 bowled next door over on 29 and 30, but Ian's going to finish things out, and that's a good way to finish. How about a little Brooklyn strike there for 154? Folks, looking forward to seeing you later here on Inside Bowling. Don't forget, if you did like anything here today, you can subscribe to our channel, like this video, and get that notification bell ringing so that you know every time we go live. So once again, for the entire staff here at Bowlerama Lanes, Jeff Benson, the general manager, and for all the bowlers here that have been participating, we thank you for tuning in and watching coverage of our event here on Inside Bowling. And we look forward to seeing you on our next broadcast here in about an hour and 40 minutes, live from Newcastle, Delaware. Have a great break, everybody. We'll see you soon. And we look forward to seeing you come back, watching some more great competition here, showcasing the youth of America right here in Delaware. My name is Mike Flanagan. I will see you later.